You guys, check it out. Videos this week are sponsored by WURKKOS. This is a new flashlight brand that is like the tank of flashlights. Look at this thing. So this is the HD02. Now, I tend not to accept sponsors that I can't see a use for within the Fidget community. And when these guys reached out and I took a look at the product, instantly I knew exactly what I would be using it for. Now, it's got UV, it's got laser pointer, and it's got standard flashlight. Check this out. I'm sitting there, I've got a flashlight going here, and I can instantly transfer to these two flashlight arms that come up. How is that going to help my fidgeting? I can fidget at my living room table finally and have adequate light. I mean, this is more than adequate. It is as bright gets. And then it instantly transfers back. Nice little belt buckle. This one's rechargeable via USB-C. All right. So there you go, folks. The WURKKOS HD02. Folks, let's talk the KOVO Funyun. Kind of a newer brand, or at least a brand that feels like it started out kind of exclusive to nxedc.com. They were selling the KOVO Cloud Flash, which a lot of people got interested in, and it could really only be found on nxedc. So these new ones, they are available in other spots. I've seen these on AliExpress. I've got this one in stainless steel here. Very quiet. And this one in black PEI. So let's talk about similarities here. Look, differences, everything. Just looking at it, you know, first off, it almost looks like I might be opening this up to find different tracks here, because you can see the track protruding from the end when this is fully extended, and here, what's hiding under there? I don't know. I mean, it's the same slider, but different material, different track maybe. We're gonna open it up here, but both of them feel really good. I mean, this one has that nice little ping right at the end. Very good for silent use. This one's still relatively quiet. Open this one up first. You can see when I open it up, we've got these two magnetic tracks, two glass beads, although one of them is kind of yellowed. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. And then looking at the track, you can see just kind of that like wide standard. And then right here you've got tape covering these center magnets. And here's the spot for the balls and springs. So you've got extra tape, extra balls, extra springs. This one's actually really nice, and it's pretty rare that I hand one to my wife and she's like immediately in love with it, but she really liked this one. Let's open this one up. Again, since they're magnetic, no tools needed. What the hell? Okay, check that out. I've never seen a mechanical track like that before. It's bizarre. Now this one was used, the other one was not. I mean, you can see there's some dirt and wear, but look at that track. That's bizarre. Now in this one, you've got 3 balls straight across. Why? That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. This doesn't even totally make sense. The balls on springs off to the side are just inside this track. They're not getting pressed or anything. I don't know what their purpose is. That is some unique shit, and I lost one. That's a very curious piece. Now, I definitely prefer this one more. Number one, the internals make sense to me, which is very important. But also I like the sound and the feel better. This one's just a curiosity. Not bad, just, yeah, I'll take that one, I think. That is the KOVO Funyun. Thanks. Yo, folks. It's time for Unfocused, part of the show where we rant, rave, recommend, or reflect. Today I'm going to recommend the band Rufus Du Sol. This was actually recommended to me by somebody else in the community. That was Preston Jenkins. Shout out Preston. We'd go back and forth sending each other some music recommendations every now and then. This was probably my favorite recommend of his. And they've got a couple, like An Animal, I think is what it's called, and then Treat You Better. Those are a couple of probably my top 2 from them, but give them a listen. Thanks.